Traders, welcome back to another price action trading lesson. We're looking at S&P 500 and mini futures. And the structure of the market right now is indicating a trend range because we have flat EMA, consistent price swings up and down through the EMA. So now that I know that I'm trading a trend range, what I need to do is I need to locate the extremes because according to range rules, traders will buy low, sell high, and I want to understand where the market will pivot. So this is the support, this is the resistance. You don't have to be perfect, you have to be close, and you're looking for places with a lot of confirmations. Right now, this uptrend needs to get new high, but at the same time, this downtrend should get the new extreme. Let's see what's going to happen. And price action is breaking above EMA, and we retraced so much of this initial downtrend. So because we pushed above EMA and the retracement was so deep, it tells us the buyers want to see the push to new high here. And since you push above EMA, you're no longer expecting the new low for this downtrend. And notice what we have: new low, first attempt to sell, pullback, second attempt to sell by the sellers. If there's going to be the break above this bullish bar, felt second entry short, we don't need to wait for the second entry short stop to get hit. The first bar after second entry short that's going to get a break above its high is going to be a failure, and this is a great felt second entry short, great signal bar, and market keeps working higher. And because after breaking new high, we keep trending higher quite consistently, this push is quite strong. If I'm going to take a look at the beginning of this uptrend, I can see nice geometric formation of these lows. I'm going to redraw a brand new uptrend because you can see how nicely it fits. It aligns with the EMA and it looks quite strong. You're going to observe the EMA, how the EMA reacts. Also, we didn't fully made it to this resistance, so there's a chance that the bulls are still in the market. We have a new high, first entry long, pullback. We have a second entry long here. And as a trader, why you're thinking about second entry long? Well, because you expect new high according to trendline rule. But the single bar is bearish doji. You can see the tail at the bottom, tail at the top. I cannot go long above this bearish bar, especially if the downtrend can still be in play because the break is so tiny. Now you can consider double bar entry, but here, because we don't have a clear break in new extreme for the downtrend, we can't really take it just yet. But notice when something is wrong with the second entry, we want to see the confirmation setup. And indeed we have push above EMA, first entry short failing, and a high-low confirmation setup of this two-legged pullback. EMA keeps holding, and this high-low is decent. However, look at the tail at the top here. You have to be careful going long right into these highs, even though you have wicks here. The candle bodies are actually very close. So had there been no tail here, just a nice full bullish bar, this would have been a good setup. But because you have some tail here, you don't have that much room to get to these highs. You can market more aggressive, especially if you have a better bar. It's much better setup. I really didn't like the tail here because you're so close to these highs. Breaking new high reached according to rules. So this means you're pausing, looking to go long, and you are trading a trend range, healthy trend range. Consistent price swings up and down, no imbalance so far. So we cannot draw wide channels just yet. We're not looking for channels something like this because in trend ranges, market will pivot with high probability upon reaching these extremes. So for this reason, we're drawing these channels tight. We want to respect the break in extreme, and we're pausing, looking to go short. We have a significant push below EMA, and now we have lower high confirmation of the second entry short. This bar looked extremely bullish, and once the bar was closing, massive bearish momentum, selling pressure increased. It is still part of this downtrend right below EMA. We're coming off the range highs where the sellers will start selling, and it is a decent lower high confirmation setup. Also of the trend range structure, uptrend played out. Can you get a felt second entry long? We cannot. Now we have possible overshoot. You can also make it a little bit wider. Either way, you're going to observe the correction. I cannot take second entry short so far from the EMA, even though we expect new low for this downtrend, but it's so far from the EMA. I cannot take lower high because it is so far from the EMA as well. Now we have another setup, but this is not really double trap. Notice we didn't trigger above this bullish bar. Also didn't break this swing right here. So we can't really go short just yet. I really need to see the lower high confirmation setup because if I'm going to draw the uptrend, it is also still in play. And we have possible overshoot, so I got to see the lower high confirmation setup. That never formed. Market created another overshoot. So overshoot can generate stronger pullback in the opposite direction. You can break the trend line or even reverse the market. You can see how nicely the channel fit, and suddenly we broke higher, unnatural activity. Let's see what's going to happen. We are retracing too much. Okay, oops. We're retracing too far down. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure the first leg, copy it, and project where the target is going to be for the prices. So what are you expecting? Well, because we retraced so far down over this uptrend, you can see deep retracement. This downtrend right now is about to get new low. The second leg needs to be made probably around this level. So we're thinking about second entry short at the exponential moving average to be a high probability setup. New low first entry short. I cannot take second entry short so far from the EMA. So I'm just going to be patiently waiting. This is too far from the EMA. We need to see setups close to the EMA. This is not a strong trending day where you can afford to take more risk, where the signal bar is not with the EMA. This is a trend range. You really need to see setups close to the EMA. We're pushing high. We have high low, but this high low is not confirming anything. We're not bouncing off the key level. We're just hanging there in the middle of the trend range. No man's land. No high probability setup confirmed. I cannot take it. There is no good bullish bias. Now we have lower high confirmation setup, and because we broke back below EMA, that's a sign that sellers want to see new low for this downtrend. But there is no clear break and new high for this uptrend. It is confirming the second entry short, but it is a little bit steep. There was no bullish bar in between, and the reason why we can take the steep one here is because uptrend played out and we're bouncing off the range highs. Here I would really like to see the bullish bar in between, so I'm just gonna wait. It's not a horrible setup, but now you can see your stop loss is still intact. You keep it one tick above the signal bar, and now we have new high first entry long, second entry long failure. This is much better setup. The trap is always stronger than the confirmation setup. For second entry long, you can use double bar entry here. Decent high probability setup. For second entry long, because new high first entry long, second entry long, they're gonna get trapped. This downtrend needs to get new extreme, and a great spike down. We played out with the break and the new low. What do you think? Can I buy the bottom of the trend range? Well, if I'm gonna zoom back, I can see that every single high is trending lower and lower and lower. So the bearish imbalance is not as significant, but it is there. So we can't really go long just yet. We will need to see some push above EMA and reversal pattern that would be failed second entry short above EMA. That's not happening. The bearish imbalance right now is really kicking in, so I cannot be fading the breakout. Market keeps trending lower. At the same time, I can't really draw why the downtrend just yet. There's a possibility for this downtrend, but we were trading a trend range, so we can go all the way back up. So preferably we want to see some breakout pullback and see how the scale is going to react. Let's see what's going to happen. New low first entry short, and because market keeps trending all the way down like this, another first entry short only. Now that's enough confirmation that the bulls are weak. We can't even break the EMA, let alone go back into this trend range. Consistent low highs and low lows, so we can adapt to brand new wider downtrend like this. So the bias of the market has been established as bearish trend. So as a price action trader right now, you are thinking about selling, high probability setups to sell. So you're thinking about two-legged pullback to the key entry point, the EMA or the trend line. You cannot be picking the bottom now. I'm gonna make it slightly, tighter like this. You can play around with this because this doesn't really look like overshoot. Yes, you can see still in play. New low first entry short. No second entry short at the EMA. New low, so I need to reset the count. First entry short. Another new low, so I always reset the count when the new low is made. New low, first entry short. I'm going to redraw the short-term uptrend working higher because the trend line rule applies even for the short-term corrections. Break. New extreme, so this is good. This is what I like to see if I'm a seller, because I want to see the bullish correction played out. So now that we have established the downtrend, we're expecting new low according to trend line rule. However, I don't know how many pushes higher there's going to be. You can see these legs are not broad and separate from one another, so I don't really like selling just yet. Confirm you're gonna get the new low. You're gonna see the push below EMA. Lower high would be okay because the trend down was actually quite clean, confirmed. Ideally, failed second entry long. Because the lower high is above EMA, this is a no-brainer. We can't really take it just yet. We need to see the failed second entry long below EMA, because the buyers buying below EMA are going to get trapped because the downtrend needs to get new extreme. And we can see no failed second entry long, market completely drop lower, perfect price action break in new extreme. Sellers tested the new low. Unfortunately, there was no setup for us to take. So right now, breaking new low, I pause looking to sell. There's a second entry short, but I can't take it. even though it worked. You have to follow the rules, break in extreme. Market keeps working higher. You have a small trend range now. I cannot go long because we don't have reversal pattern at minimum or proven uptrend. But at the same time, we have a break in extreme, so I cannot really sell just yet. We have a broad two-legged pullback, failed breakout. But this is an inside bar. I cannot really take it just yet. You know, this is area of development. Downtrend played out. And we cannot break above EMA and establish a brand new uptrend. So this is area where you can get chopped because the bias is not as clear. So you really got to be patient. You definitely cannot think about buying since we are below EMA without the reversal pattern happening. Breaking new high again. Not looking good for bulls. Okay, we keep breaking lower here. We keep breaking lower. No real setup here. When you see breaking extreme and prices cannot break above EMA, you keep trending lower. You generally want to see the lower high confirmation setup here, let's say, to like a pullback, full breakout, lower high confirmation. Or here, break a new high, break below EMA, lower high confirmation. That always gives you the extra level of confirmation what is happening. But here, none of it is formed and market keeps trending higher. So what I have to do right now, I'm thinking bullish. I'm looking for two-legged pullback at the EMA. And uptrend keeps trending all the way up here. You can see no pullback, bunch of first entries. This is quite a decent uptrend, so I'm going to redraw brand new uptrend working higher. The whole time you were thinking about clean to like a pullback at the exponential moving average. You can see how EMA keeps pointing up. We're going sideways, new high first entry long. Second entry long never triggered, and even had it triggered, notice if we're going to connect these highs here, downtrend is still in play, but there was no break above this bullish bar, so there was no second entry long right here. But I am thinking about uptrend getting new high. Now, this was a very clean uptrend. You can see we didn't even touch the EMA, so there's a big chance we're going to get the new high. We can test the new low of this correction first. So I cannot take high low because this downtrend can get the second leg. But if I felt second entry short above EMA would be good. We cannot stay above EMA, we keep trending lower. Okay, so we're most likely going to get the break and the new extreme. So now I'm really thinking that this uptrend is going to get new high because downtrend played out. Two-legged pullback down, the uptrend was strong. Let's see how the EMA is going to react. But we cannot break above the EMA. You can see we're still below EMA. I need to see push above EMA to confirm we're going to test the new high. Now EMA keeps holding and we are turning lower. Now in hindsight, this lower high looks good because we can see there was a little wider channel, but when you're watching this real time, you don't know this. Okay, now it looks good in hindsight, but this channel was really supposed to get the new high, especially since the first downtrend played out with the break in extreme. So even though it looks great in hindsight, we can't really trade in hindsight. Very hard to take in real time because you expect a new high after breaking new low. Only then you can adapt to wider channel. So nice setup, but we can't really take it. So right now I pause looking to go short. Okay, we cannot stay above EMA, no reversal pattern just yet. Okay, finally market is breaking higher. Can I get a false second entry short? Far from the EMA, I cannot take it. Okay, I'm going to redraw a brand new uptrend working higher. Something like this, significant push up. Okay, we have a first entry long here. Second entry long, didn't trigger, but even had it triggered, you can see still we are not at the EMA, so I gotta be careful. Second entry long technically triggered above this bearish bar, but of course, you already know as a trader, you cannot go long above bearish bar like this. I was about to go long here. Above this bar, it looked super bullish, but towards the close, it completely reversed all the way down here. And now you have tiny little third entry long. I don't even want to call it double trap because you would have to trigger one tick below the failed second entry long. It didn't happen. You know, tiny bar. This is just a third entry long. You can consider. I would like to see a hollow confirmation setup. Can get a hollow confirmation setup, and now you can already see the support is being established. Okay, multiple test is about to form, so you have a hollow confirmation setup, but look at the bar, too big till at the top. Fortunately, the bar didn't even trigger. You can see there's an inside bar, so it didn't break above its high, so there was no entry anyway. But now you have new low, kind of like a first entry short pullback, second entry short failure, or you can reset the count technically and treat it as a high low. You can look at it both ways, but it visually looks like a first leg, second leg. So there's a failed second entry short, and the failed second entry short is a strong trap. You can see how many sellers sold above EMA into the EMA. Uptrend is new high according to trendline rule. This is a great high probability setup here. Failed second entry short. The strong support is giving you confirmation that you're going to test the new high. We cannot break the EMA. Market created the break, moved to a new extreme. New high was tested, so we're pausing, looking to go long. Push below EMA is confirming we may have bearish reversal. Now we have a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long failure. So now we have a failed second entry long reversal pattern. We're below EMA, failed second entry long, decent high probability setup. Market is working lower, and now we're about to close. So this is the overall structure for today. This is the only channel that didn't get the new extreme, which was quite surprising because the uptrend was quite strong, but quite uneventful day throughout this area. Setups at the very beginning, then we had a long time without a good setup and a couple of good setups to close the day. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck with your trading.